What's up, YouTube? Here with my final Kaijudo deck profile before the new set releases on Tuesday. This one is a Fire, Darkness, Water, Nature, Aggro, Control. It sounds really clunky, it sounds really cloggy. I know, it even looks like it kind of on paper. But this sort of came to be actually playtesting on Skype with one of the guys from the Kaijudo Dojo on Facebook. I had started playing him tonight with a Fire, Darkness, Water. I had never built that particular variant before. But hear a lot of praise for it, so I decided to build it and was testing it. I felt that particular deck was too slow, even with all the water draw power. The fact that I had no mana ramp left me in a position where I was holding on to a bunch of 7-drops in my hand too early, and it was just too slow for me. And I was sort of joking around with him about finding a way to put the Nature lineup back into the deck for a little bit of mana ramp. And somehow we made it work. We played a couple more hands with it, and the deck was actually running really, really well. So I figured I'd go ahead and do this as the last profile for this format. Start off with double Heliflame. 5k for 4, jumps in there. He breaks shields. He gets over little quick blockers. Really, really good card. I think 3 is a little cloggy. Once you have the 1, you're usually in pretty good shape. Play 1 copy of Tatsurion. Also sort of a fast attacker. So long as they have something tapped, he can get in there. Usually come turn 5, 6, maybe even 4, if you're able to drop him. Whatever they have on the field that's tapped, he's going to be able to run over. So he's actually a really good addition to the deck. Double Ball Gas Dragon as outs to blockers, as well as being a double breaker. 1 Morna at 7k double breaker, and of course the ability to attack over untaps, which is pretty cool. Double Unchained. One thing that I like to point out about the way I like to build a lot of decks, rather than playing like 4 or 5 one-ofs as finishers and then like the 2 copies of Crystal Memory like a lot of people do, saying, oh well, I can get to whatever one I want at the time. Especially when I'm playing with mana ramp, I like to play doubles of a lot of key cards, especially Tatsurion here, simply because if I accidentally mana ramp one, I want to still be able to get into the other one. I don't like losing out on options because I have to mana ramp. So anyways, 2 Tatsurion, he also gets over a lot of blockers and just overall low-level cheap stuff that's annoying, as well as being able to, on occasion, swing over multiple things, which is really cool. For spells, we play double Comet Missile to help take care of blockers, and then double Barrage to take care of small stuff and rush decks. That should be 12. Then we play 10 Darkness. We start off with double Squeaky. He's our only blocker in the deck, but he does good work. We play double Fumes. It gives us board presence as well as getting into our opponent's hand. For a finisher, we play 1 Dark Scared Orbital. Of course, breaks a shield when he hits the field, as well as being a double breaker there on out. We play 1 copy of Razorkinder, targeting destruction while putting something on the board. Of course, that target has to be untapped. Double Spectre Claw, again, to help us get into our opponent's hand and disrupt things. And finalize that with double Terror Pit. On to 10 Waters. We play double Aqua Seneschal for draws, and then 1 Reef Prince to help us filter. We play triple Logo Scan, triple Spy Mission, and Crystal Memory. These 6, of course, letting us draw. The Spy Missions having that capability of being shield blasted. And the 1 Crystal Memory, I was playing 2 the whole time he and I were talking tonight, up until towards the very end, when we were making room to put the mana ramp lineup back in. We both sort of came to the conclusion that the 2 Crystal Memories were being dead. Whenever we draw it, it would just sit in our hand because we would want to make another play rather than sort of waste the turn on a Crystal Memory. Its really only purpose was to figure out what was in our shields, so we both agreed that the second copy was actually unnecessary, especially with the fact that like my main finishers, or main finisher in this particular lineup with the double Tatsurion and the Unchains, that I'm drawing into him anyways, so I didn't need the memory as much to get into it. And then for our Nature lineup, which includes mana ramp, draw power, and some boosts, we play double Essence Elf. This may become 2 more mana ramp cards, but the Essence Elf for now was just helping boost up some of our small guys to help get around barrage. Double Razor Hide for the mana ramp. Double Arena for some draw power, especially comboing really well with Heliflame. And then Triple Sprout. So, like I said, the deck sits at 41 cards. It's 12, 10, 10, 9. It's working really, really well. I thoroughly enjoy how it played. It felt really consistent for me. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.